Am I the a-hole for breaking up with my girlfriend after I found out what she did after I asked for exclusivity? My girlfriend and I have been together for almost a year. When I first asked for exclusivity, she told me she needed some time to think about it. I gave her some time, and about a week later, she said yes. The other day, one of her friends told her, "Hey, did you hear Jake got a girlfriend?" My girlfriend said, "Are you effing serious? That a-hole told me he never wanted a relationship." After hearing this convo, I asked my girlfriend who Jake was. She was sheepish about it, but I pressed her. So it turns out Jake was a guy she was dating while dating me, something I didn't know. I started connecting the dots. I asked her what she did while she was considering being exclusive with me. She refused to answer at first until I told her that if she doesn't answer, I'm walking away. She confessed she asked Jake for exclusivity during that time and Jake said no. I told her that's what I thought and walked away. I told her we were done. I don't know. I'm feeling seriously conflicted here. Bro, why are you conflicted? She's literally cheating on you. That's cheating. She's cheating on you. Not the a-hole. I wouldn't mess with that either. This is someone that is not being honest, and this is not a relationship that anybody should want. Let's see what the comment section says. Your instincts were right. For argument's sake, let's just say that dating two folk at once in the early days is okay. She was ultimately faced with a choice between you. She chose him. He said no, so you were the backup. It hurts, but you've done the right thing. I agree! You've done the right thing! Bro, just a heads up in the future. If you ever ask a girl to be exclusive and she says she needs time to think about it, just walk away because you ain't the one, amigo. Not the a-hole. You handled it perfectly. You were the backup dude. Had Jake said yes, you'd have been cooked. In fact, based on old girl's reaction, had Jake reappeared at any point in the last year and changed his mind, she would have dumped you in a heartbeat, or at best, or cheated on you with him at worst. And now, you cooked her. Rightfully so. She got exactly what she deserved. It's too bad that it took a year for it to come back around, but better late than never. Am I the a-hole for telling my girlfriend she's going to have to get over dirt if she wants kids? My girlfriend Amy is a wonderful person. She's very smart. She works in a clean room with computer chips and stuff. But she's also something of a germaphobe, to the point that she keeps her toothbrush in the hallway outside the bathroom in a Ziploc bag. Her apartment is always spotless. The showers twice, thrice a day. Even her car somehow never has any dirt on the floor. She hand washes all of her clothes as soon as she's done wearing them. It's both impressive and intimidating. I agree. That's crazy. What the heck, man? I'm not the messiest person on the planet by any means. I don't have massive piles of unwashed dishes or a leaning tower of used pizza boxes or anything, but I'm not as clean as she is. I'm not against making some adjustments, but we've been talking more about the future now that we're getting serious, and I've come across a problem. Amy wants kids. Desperately wants kids. I'd like kids too, but she's never been around babies or little kids before in her life and seems to think she'll be able to keep the house just as clean as it is now and keep the baby spotless too. I'm the oldest of four. I'm the oldest cousin of 9. I grew up around kids. I've been babysitting since I was 10. There's no such thing as a clean toddler. Not for longer than 10 minutes at the very most. She thinks if we just work at it, we have a spotless house and a spotless kid. I told her, gently, that that's just not possible, and asked how she plans on handling diapers, vomit, frogs smuggled into the house, jam going everywhere, soup bowls tipped over for fun, spilled grape juice, nail polish on the walls, and the like. She insisted that the kids who do that are just poorly trained and don't have good boundaries. I told her that they're kids without fine motor control or impulse regulation, and accidents will always happen. And if she wants to have kids, she's going to have to accept that they're going to get messy and our house will get messy. Amy accused me of not being supportive and trying to find excuses not to have kids with her and trying to guilt her into being sloppier. This is dissolving into an actual fight instead of a discussion, and I'm starting to second guess myself. Maybe my family was just excessively messy because we were rural and poor. Maybe my standards are too low and we really haven't tried hard enough. It's frustrating and I want some outside perspective. Parental perspective, especially. My vote, not the a-hole. You're right. Kids are messy. Pretty much everything that you said in this post is true, no matter how unpoor you are. Just when you think you've cleaned up all the poop and mess, you find a casual pile of vom behind a pillow. Ugh, reminds me of the time when I found that my littlest cousin found a loophole in potty training by piling cat litter in her closet and using that instead. Okay, personally, I have babysat kids before. I have vivid memories of one of them trying to eat cat food. One of them liked to play in the cat litter, like with the cat poop. Dad of 2 here, you're not the a-hole and you're right. Messes are inevitable with kids. You can't work at getting a newborn not to spit up or not pee during a diaper change. You potty training exists, of course, but you're going to be dealing with so many accidents. So many late night sheet changes. You'll find food on your kids in the weirdest, most random places. She needs to lower her expectations or she's going to be horribly disappointed. And all the joy will be I don't know that word. Regimented out of those kids' lives as they live in fear of mom's wrath anytime they generate a speck of dirt. Another good point. They're going to be afraid of you if you're angry at them for being children. I want to pause to take a moment to talk about how yummy these are. These are Cheez-It Grooves White Cheddar. Not a sponsor. Am I the a-hole for allowing my 12-year-old daughter to get a haircut, pierce her ears, buy razors, buy makeup, buy jeans, and buy sweats? My wife, Emma, and I have only one child, Charity. Because our daughter is so smart, she'll be entering high school this September. At 12? What? There are certain things only Emma does for our daughter and certain things only I do for our daughter. Fashion related things for our daughter is one of Emma's things, but my daughter asked for some stuff while her mom was out of town. Before that day between Charity and I, she had very long hair. Her hair used to reach her lower back and possibly her waist. It's a pixie now. She got her ears pierced, she bought razors, makeup, jeans pants, sweatshirts, and sweatpants. The outfits in her closet were just dresses and pajamas. When Emma came back, she didn't say anything directly to Charity about her appearance, but in private with me, Emma expressed her frustration. She said I allowed her daughter to look like a stereotypical public school delinquent. What? I basically said I wasn't aware that it was a rule for our daughter to have the look she had before. That I basically saw her before as her copying her mom. My wife told me I should not let our daughter change her look without my wife's permission for the time being. Am I the a-hole? She's 12 years old. I mean, yeah, she is a child, but she's at the age where she is learning how to express herself and learning how to, like, what kind of stuff she feels comfortable with, like, wearing and how she looks. I'm gonna say not the a-hole on this one. Let's see what the comment says. Religious fundy, huh? Your daughter only had dresses and PJs to wear and waist-length hair. She clearly wants to fit in and not be bullied by her new classmates. This was my immediate thought, along with the fact that the mom can't stand her baby is now a preteen and not her mini-me anymore. For allowing your daughter to have bodily autonomy, she should be in charge of how she looks, within reason, of course, not you or your wife. As someone who grew up with controlling parents and a mom that tried to control my looks, you're doing the right thing. If you try and prevent her, she'll just find a way around it, not the a-hole. That said, it might have gone over better had you given your wife a heads up about the changes. Yeah, that's the part where I felt conflicted. Like, obviously, she's both of your kid. You should be somewhat on the same page about it, but letting her do her own thing is not bad. Not the a-hole. A 12-year-old should be able to have pierced ears and a pixie cut. Her clothes sound like normal preteen wear, nothing inappropriate. It's not like you got her a tattoo or anything out of the box. Not the a-hole. A stereotypical public school delinquent is pretty darn worrying to hear. I can't lie. With your daughter going into adolescence, it sounds like you're going to often have to be protection from her mother's judgment. Alright, so that's enough of Am I the A-hole for today. I hope you enjoyed my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, most importantly, don't forget about the letter E, because that's literally the best letter.